Ah, yes. The Xbox intro. Instant classic. It's probably been like 4 months since I started this Xbox up. I got it a little bit ago so I could play this game, but I haven't really played it since. And I mostly did it for the speed runs, so this is actually kind of my first time playing it for the actual game. So yeah, I'm gonna see how it goes. Okay, let's get into the game. Let's see if it's on hard first. See with me. Do they not tell you if it's on hard or not? Oh yeah, I forgot you have to do it in the actual thing itself. Which I guess is a good... It's better than the other game, but I'm used to the other game where you have to go to the options menu. Yeah, see, I barely even played this. So yeah, I'm gonna play as Godzilla 1990s. I'm gonna make it hard. And let's start it up. Yeah, this loading screen, like I don't think I even need to edit anything out because that took like literally 3 times as fast. Okay, let's start. Okay, it's a lot faster than the PS2 version. It still has some of the same problems with the movements. This move is basically useless in the PS2 game. It's a little bit more useful because you can move a lot faster in this version. But I'm just not used to the I haven't actually played this game in like probably longer than I've played this than I haven't played this Xbox. So probably like maybe like 4 months or something, so I'm pretty rusty. All these monsters have their own counter moves. So most of the monsters, if you don't do anything, they'll stop doing stuff for a while. I forgot that these guys like the energy things. On hard it's a little bit different, but eventually you guys will get into a stalemate if you block all their moves. Or they'll try to grab you, which is basically... See? Look, they like to stand off and they don't like to do anything until you do something. So you have to counter their moves. You have to find the moves that counter. Usually the tail moves work a lot better because it's long range and they can't really reach you fast enough. But that's just from what I've seen. You have to time it right, and I'm not really used to this controls. How do you shoot fire? Oh, it's this other button. Okay, well, that's a little bit weird. The PS2 has like the R1 and R2 buttons, so it's a little bit confusing. I don't even know how I beat this when I was younger. This is like insanely difficult. See, that's how you do it. This is the counter moves I'm talking about. See? How do you... I'm trying to shoot fire. Okay. You probably hear my controller shaking. Maybe. But it's... Okay, see, I'm starting to get a little bit of the grip. I'm used to like the destroy all monsters. It's very different controls. Especially with the shooting fire and stuff. The PS2 and the GameCube controllers are at least a little bit similar. The Xbox like has like a totally different button. See, this is what I'm talking about. They don't like to attack you. They'll go to counter attacks or far range attacks until you do something that'll let them attack you.
You win.
Okay, we're going to the next one. I think it's Megalon is next. I think it's a little bit different on hard mode, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's Megalon.
Fight.
Megalon's probably the easiest monster to fight as Godzilla. Because he's so sensitive to a lot of moves that are really easy to pull off with Godzilla. And it just launches him into the air, kind of like the movie a little bit. Like basically all of Godzilla's fastest moves are the ones that's easiest to do on Megalon. And most effective. Yeah. And the fire affects him a lot more. Which basically makes Godzilla's rage very effective against Megalon. I forgot about the grab. These monsters like to grab a lot. That's another thing, is that if they can't attack you, then they'll grab you. I forgot about the fire bottles. I'm used to that, I'm used to the destroy all monsters. Okay. Yeah, so sometimes you have to do their own tricks against them, and they don't really know what to do after that, because they're used to being able to react instantly to all of your moves instantly as you press them. They're not used to what happens when you do their cheap tricks against them. Another thing I like to do is, especially in this city, is you get this stick right here and you're able to hit them like this. Is really fun to do. I'm not gonna end him with that though, so I'll just throw it away. Finished him off with the fire breath. I forgot you can't jump in water. I was trying to jump kick in there. Probably wouldn't have landed, but I forgot that you can't jump in water. I think Big Jet Jaguar can jump in water, and flying monsters. Oh yeah, so you could grab this building over here. I'm used to that from the speedruns. Oh yeah, I forgot the Xbox version has this electric line right here. It's actually probably one of the coolest additions. Is that electrical fence. I really like that electrical fence. Also in this Godzilla Save the Earth, there's a difference between this and the Destroy All Monsters. Is that you can't block the getting up move. So the getting up move is what King Ghidorah is going to do right there. Because they always do it if you're next to them. It's just predictable. Unless you shoot fire at them or something, they are always going to do that getting up move for most of the time. See, they don't do it when you shoot fire because they want to try and block it. But I'm used to fighting King Ghidorah because the speed runs and stuff. So this is actually pretty easy. I don't know how Baragon was the hardest one so far. And how King Ghidorah is being a lot easier to fight than Megalon. But yeah. Also another cool thing is that you can pick up these small airplanes and throw it at them. I thought that's pretty cool. It's not really effective like it would be in Destroy All Monsters melee, but it's still pretty cool to pull off. Especially on hard mode when these monsters always want to shoot laser eyes at you and try to make you drop your weapon. So it's pretty cool to actually pull that off. Okay, next monster I think is... Man, it's been a very long time since I played this game. I think it's... Oh yeah, it's this thing. So usually in the speedruns I throw this building at this big building that you're trying to protect to instantly end the level. Because you know it's a speedrun. But for this you have to shoot the UFOs to be able to win. So I'm trying to win. So that's what I'm going to try to do. It's too far away. Okay, I think I got him now. I got 2. I think the most I got at a time was like 3. But as I showed you before, you could throw buildings at these spaceships if you aim properly. You have to aim a little bit higher than they say, because the aiming in this one section is not really that good. But like it's fine, but you have to aim a lot up more, especially with Godzilla 2000 and stuff, because you have to do this one as him in the challenge mode. It is really annoying to... Where's that spaceship? Oh, there it is. Because you have to aim a lot higher than you would have to do with Godzilla 90s. And I'm just gonna chase after him. And it's just not really that good for Godzilla 2000. Godzilla's 90s fire is a little bit better. That goes kind of for everything with the fire. It's able to hit monsters a lot better. And it's a lot faster than Godzilla's 2000's fire breath. Which I guess is accurate to the movies, but it's kind of annoying when the whole thing's based on speed in this game. Okay, Megalon's very difficult to beat in the speedrun. He's probably actually the main concern of the speedruns, but that's when it's on easy. Hard mode is a little bit different, I think. So I don't know if he's going to be as hard to beat when you're just trying to fight him hand to hand. But I guess we'll see. Megalon has this thing where he just shoots lasers at you and runs away. So once you actually take out all of his lasers, he's actually really easy to beat. Which is totally unlike the movie, because in the movie he's actually kind of effective after he loses his weapons. Whereas with Mechagodzilla 2, all Mechagodzilla 2 could do is just stand there and get destroyed by Godzilla, and then try to fly away. Whereas Mogira, he has like that nose drill, he has the missiles, he has like the stomach laser thing, and he's able to, you know, Mechagodzilla 2 flew into Godzilla, but I think Mogira's is a little bit more effective. And I think he should have been a lot stronger in this game. Because he's kind of, like, if you know how to play him right, then you'll be able to do pretty well with him, but he's just very hard to control. And as you can see, he's probably the easiest one to beat so far. Compared to, like, not easiest, like the fastest. I think King Ghidorah was actually the fastest. But he's the easiest to health-wise. Like, you don't lose a lot of health when fighting him. He's very fast, though. So you have to do a lot of counter moves, because he's just trying to run away. Fighting off the back foot, basically. You have to do a lot of timing and blocking. Okay, building's gonna... Okay, well, it didn't fall on me. You have to get a little bit creative with the moves. Like that. You have to do... Because, especially when it gets... Like, this is actually not how I remembered it. Destroy all monsters seems like a little bit harder. But I think that's because there's just like a little bit unfairness in the game. With how it's... The monsters, they're like insanely smart, even on easy. So I think that they did the computers a little bit better on this one. But it's just that first level with Baragon. Basically, Baragon is like the hardest monster to fight. I remember being a kid and like losing like 10 times in a row to Baragon. That's how hard Baragon was. Especially Anguirus right here, you have to do lots of counter moves, because Anguirus is totally reliant on hand-to-hand combat. So you have to do a lot of blocking and lots of creative attacks that you wouldn't normally do on a lot of other monsters. A lot of timing and a lot of stuff, because if you don't time it right, then he's gonna be able to block it. Just as you saw there. And I didn't time it right, but you know, I got a hit on him, so it's alright. And sometimes you have to do their own picking up and throwing them too. Because if you stand there long enough trying to block, that's what they'll do. See, that's his move. So look, this when I do uppercut, he's gonna try and do that up move. Look. See? So they're counter moves based on what you do. See, even if you do certain stuff, he'll try to do that. See? Almost every single time. See? See? Each time they have slightly different moves, but most of the time it's very consistent. See, if I timed it right there, I would have been able to hit Anguirus with the full effects of the fire breath. But as you can see, Anguirus is probably the hardest one to fight. And you could actually grab Anguirus in the water, because most of the time when you try to grab monsters, they can jump if you don't time it right. But in the water, Anguirus can't jump, which is probably why he's trying to get out of the water right now. You can run, let me correct that. You can run and jump, but you can't actually jump by itself. Like this. Look, you'll be able to see him. I'll do it again just to show you real quick. See, I couldn't jump back there. See, look. See? He couldn't do anything to get out of the way of that. Okay, let's hurry up and finish Anguirus off right here. Anguirus is probably one of the hardest monsters to fight, as Godzilla. I can tell you a couple monsters that are really easy to beat Anguirus with. Mainly Space Godzilla and Mechagodzilla 2. But that's just because they're very powerful with their laser weapons. Okay, let's finish off Anguirus real quick here. And he's done. Ta-da! Anguirus is beaten. Okay. Okay, next level is, I think, another bonus level, if I'm right. No, it's Rodan. Bonus level is after this one, though. I forgot about Rodan and his flying stuff. He's gonna try and do the hitting. Oh, okay, no, he's not. Okay, well, Rodan's acting a little bit different than the last time I fought him. But they all have these counter moves. The reason why he's acting a little bit different is because he wants this green G cell over here. So I'm going to try and get that so he'll be more focused on fighting me. Yep, now he's focused. Okay. If he wants to run away, he's going to get the fire breath. The computers like to do that. When you try to run away, they'll shoot the fire breath. Look, I'll show you. Well, he's frozen now. But so look, when you get far away enough from him. Well, Rodan's a little bit different because he has the flying fire. But if you get far away enough and you just try to run away, they'll shoot fire at you. Look at him right here. He's going to try and shoot the fire. Okay, well, he's just throwing buildings. I guess maybe I think certain monsters that can't fly and stuff. Okay, I don't know what he's doing right here. He's just acting kind of strange. It's very peculiar. So yeah, I'll just hurry up and beat Rodan. So far, Rodan's the easiest monster to fight. Like both in health and just how easy it is to beat him up. Okay, now he's gonna get the health. Okay, if you want the health, then see, now he does the stuff. So I guess when you do nothing, he just acts normally. I don't know. Couldn't reach him with the fire. Okay, let's just hurry up and beat him right here. And I think there's like a special mission after this. Yeah, you have to be able to see their moves come in before they do them. This is very important with monsters like Mecha King Ghidorah, because Mecha King Ghidorah is probably one of the strongest monsters in this game. And if you don't trick them with if you don't trick Mecha King Ghidorah or like Destroya or Space Godzilla with certain moves, then they'll be able to attack you. Okay, yeah, I definitely didn't aim right there. Okay, I don't know what... Okay, there you go. I got him locked in. What? I thought I hit him with the thing. Okay, I'm gonna try and shoot fire at him to knock him out. There you go. And he's knocked out. Usually in the speedruns I do that a little bit faster. And easy compared to hard mode, there I don't think there's really a difference.
Godzilla versus
Except maybe they try and grab the blocks faster. So yeah, Mothra is pretty easy too. There's a certain cheap move trick that you do in the speed runs is that. So basically you can finish off Mothra if you do it right on easy mode. On hard mode, Mothra reacts a lot faster, as you can see. So if you do it right, you're able to beat up Mothra without her turning into the regular Mothra form. Otherwise, it's basically almost impossible. Although possible, I've done it in the PS2 version, where you don't have that glitch where you're able to do that. I was able to beat Mothra without her turning into the adult Mothra. But yeah, Mothra is pretty easy to beat. It's not too hard or anything like that. She's probably going to turn into the regular Mothra. Yep. Overall, this isn't as hard as I remembered. I kind of remembered it being a little bit harder. But maybe it's just because I've been playing Destroy Monsters and it's like a different type of game. Let's see if it's on hard. I'm going to push. Yeah, it's on hard. I think the hardest thing is like for the PS2 version, it's very slow. And it's very hard to play when it's that slow. And it's kind of annoying at times when you but it's also a lot easier to see the moves as they're happening. But after playing all of that, you're able to basically predict a lot of their moves. Which is why I'm able to counter a lot of Mothra's moves here, because I think I started playing it more seriously around 2 years ago or 3 years ago. So yeah. Mothra's actually taking kind of a lot of damage from me. I used to be able to do this thing where I could get out of their grab moves. But I think I'll finish off Mothra. Well, actually I'll keep the rage, so I could show you a pretty cool glitch. So you could also grab bigger buildings when you have rage. If you didn't know that, that's pretty cool. So look, when you have rage and it ends the screen right here, you could shoot the rage and it ends the ending roar thing, where you have to wait for 5 seconds. So I thought that's actually very cool, and if you get it in a speedrun, it's kind of rare, but it's pretty cool. So a cool thing to get Gigan behind you is to shoot Fireball. And he'll just spawn right behind you, because he'll teleport right behind you. Oh, I kind of forgot about that. But as I was talking about it, it was kind of in my instincts to just shoot fire like that. But yeah, if you do it right, you're able to shoot fire at Gigan, and I can show you how to do that real quick, if I'm able to get to him. Yeah, that's not the right spot to be in. Gigan's probably the most he's able to counter a lot of your moves. He has the teleporting thing, he's very fast, and his laser is kind of effective for most monsters. So it's kind of difficult to fight him, especially with Mechagodzilla 2, where Mechagodzilla 2's attacks are almost useless, because you see how hard it is for Godzilla to fight Gigan right here. So when you have... See, that's how you shoot Gigan, without him teleporting. So yeah, so you can see how... Godzilla's probably like a half times faster than Mechagodzilla. And seeing how fast... seeing how slow Mechagodzilla is compared to Gigan right here, it's very hard to... So I'm gonna do a trick right here where I trick Gigan into going behind me, and then I'm gonna... I didn't do it right. Oh, I'll get him next time. Okay, so I'm gonna try and do it right here. Oh. I guess the wrong time for that. Let me see. I'm gonna try and finish him off with the move. Like that. Yep, just like that. I'm starting to remember more and more of the moves that I used to do. Okay, well, it doesn't actually look like I've gotten here before. It looks like this is maybe like a record on this memory card, of course, or whatever it's called, the some kind of memory. So for this one, you have to beat these shields. If you didn't know that, I think they give you like instructions, but you have to destroy these things. You may have to shoot them a little bit, but King Ghidorah will try to go back to these things to create more mini Mecha King Ghidorahs. So yeah, you kind of have to destroy them. You could throw buildings at them, you could step on them. You can't hit Mecha King Ghidorah though, because I think that took out the... So, Mecha King Ghidorah will stay in this area. But you have to destroy the mini Mecha King Ghidorahs. Or else Mecha King Ghidorah will get out. I think... Yep, like that. And then it's gonna explode. Yeah, knocked out Mecha King Ghidorah right there, because Mecha King Ghidorah was too close. But yeah, let's start the fight. Basically, on this mode, it's easy, because Mecha King Ghidorah doesn't block. So it's a lot easier than regular mode. Oh, I could grab this. So yeah, Mecha King Ghidorah doesn't block in this mode. I guess maybe they only programmed it for like easy mode or something. Ah, I did the same move twice accidentally. I think we're gonna fight Mecha King Ghidorah next. I remember that from the game. That was a pretty cool dodge there if you didn't see that. That was pretty cool. But basically, Mecha King Ghidorah is the easiest monster if it doesn't block, because you could just shoot fire, and took less health than Mothra, which is pretty sad. Yeah, that's about it. So far, it's actually going pretty well. I thought it was going to be a lot harder. Thought, you know, I was going to die a couple times, but it's actually a lot more fun on the Xbox version. It's a lot more enjoyable. But let's start it up. Mecha King Ghidorah, I think. Yep. I remember that from... I think this one video I made a long time ago. Is where I did like a blue fire for Godzilla. It was like a blue fireball. But if you... Like, I'm making it look like this game isn't hard, but it's actually kind of difficult if you don't know the counter moves. And if you don't time them properly. Otherwise, you'll basically be completely destroyed. Like, most of this stuff is instinct for me, because I used to do this for hours and hours on the PS2 version. And since the Xbox version is a lot faster, it makes it look like I'm reacting fast, but I'm just reacting to moves that are kind of ingrained into my head from when I used to play it a long time ago. So I already kind of know what works and what doesn't work. So yeah, when Mecha King Ghidorah is this close to you, it'll try to roll to you. Mecha King Ghidorah is going to get up right here. And if Mecha King Ghidorah is far away enough, he'll just get up and block. And if your fire hits his shield, then it'll give him a lot of health. So you don't want that to happen. Okay, I'm trying to attack right now, but it's kind of a little bit difficult with trying to fight him. So I'm just gonna try and fight him real quick. So See, exactly like that. Mecha Ghidorah will get lots of health. Okay. Okay, so this is actually kind of impressive. Mecha Ghidorah is actually kind of learning from the moves I was doing earlier. Which might mean I might lose, but I'm gonna try and make it see that that doesn't happen. Yep, finally got Mecha Ghidorah. Okay, well, kind of. Oh man, I tried to jump and kick him right there. There we go. See, Mecha Ghidorah is gonna try and roll towards me. Yep, and when Mecha Ghidorah is that, it's instant defeat. This was the ending roar scene I was talking about before, where you could skip it with the rage. But yeah. Next is... oh, it's Destroy. Okay. Destroy is actually pretty easy if you know the counter moves again. Of course, the monsters like to do different stuff eventually, which is actually kind of a fun thing, is if you're in a new save file, or if you're just however long you're playing the game, if you don't exit out of like the and go into like the opening animation thing, it'll remember your moves and it'll be able to react to them, which is actually a pretty cool thing. Like, see how he blocked that uppercut? It's because they know that from the King Ghidorah fight, because I used that as my main weapon. So I'm gonna try and do some different stuff so he won't expect that. That's why you have to be creative more with your selection of moves. But I kind of forgot what is useful against Destroyer. Oh yeah, I remember now. It's the... okay, I remembered. It's this move. That's the move that's useful against Destroyer. Basically, you can completely destroy him with that one move. Oh. I jumped and hit him, but maybe he's resistant while he's in the air or something. I don't know. Okay, well, he's actually... okay, I'm gonna have to play a little bit more serious with Destroy. Okay, well, I got him hit. I hit him 2 times right there, so that was kind of worth it. So Destroyer. Ah. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, well, it didn't take as much damage as I thought. Did I get him? Nope. I didn't expect that to be that hard. That was probably like the fastest and hardest monster so far. Kind of like the movie. But I think maybe Mechagodzilla is next. Or is it another mission? I think it's the Destroy the City mission, I think, next, maybe? Let's see. No, it's Mecha. See, I was right. I thought I was wrong right there. I guess this is it. I thought there was a Destroy the City mission. So yeah, Mechagodzilla's laser in this game is... yeah, it's as effective as it looked. I didn't even block there. And the laser is very useless. Unlike the movie, where it was actually almost as strong as Godzilla's Talon Breath. Whereas you could see I was literally right in his face, and I didn't even block. See, that building was stronger than his laser. Okay, so I have to take this fight a little bit more seriously, because Mechagodzilla is, I would say, more effective than Godzilla 90s. For certain monsters, of course, but... okay, so I'm guessing this is going to be the final level, so I'm going to try and end things off here. If you like this video, say it in the comments, and, you know, I'll try to do some more of these where I talk over the Godzilla footage. Well, it's not really talking over it, but because I'm playing right now while I'm talking, so it's a little bit harder for me, and hopefully it's a little bit more entertaining for you knowing that it's live reaction. or talking over it. Well, yeah. See, Mechagodzilla is used to the moves that I was using against the other ones, but for Mechagodzilla, you don't use moves that you use against the other monsters, because sharp attacks don't affect him. Look, I'll show you. I'll throw this building over here so I can show you. This is a sharp move, right here. This is a sharp move, and that's the move I use against King Ghidorah, Mecha King Ghidorah, lots of other monsters. But you use heavy moves. This is a heavy move. The tail move is a heavy move. And this is a heavy move, which is going to be the finish, I think. Nope. Right here. That's a heavy move. So, and the fire breath is pretty useful against him. Man, I almost ended this recording. I thought that this was the last level. But, Space Godzilla's left. So, yeah. Boop. 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 Okay, I'm just trying to get the sound matched up so I can, because I ended off the recording right there and it's going to be really annoying to add that back in. Hopefully I can finish off Space Godzilla real quick, and so the ending won't be totally for nothing. So I'll just try my best right here. I won't do much talking for this one scene. I'll try to beat him real quick. Man, that's messed up. No! It's an unblockable move. How did I dodge that? I don't think I dodged that, but it still got hit. Okay, let's just try to finish him off right here. I didn't expect this final level. I was kind of thinking that Mechagodzilla wouldn't be the final level, but it's just the final level on easy mode, so I kind of forgot that Space Godzilla was left. I thought that it was different for Godzilla 2000, but I guess I was wrong. There you go. And he's... oh, what? I'm gonna finish him off. Said it like 10 times already. I'm gonna just quickly... there you go. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later. If you guys make a suggestion in the comments, I'll highly consider it for which monster I'll pick. And if you guys like this certain type of thing where I talk while I'm playing, then, you know, leave a comment, like, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching, and see you later.